Good afternoon, everybody. Been one long day for me. It's gonna be a very interesting stream. Cause the plan is for me and Jet to finish Sonic X-Shadow, or at least my perspective. And then Jet's gonna want off to do Transformers Devastation. The vibe that I'm getting, it was I continue hitting that 100%, but I don't know. But that being said, I also noticed that he's in the stream room, so you know what? Let's hop in, eh? I wonder if he's even alive.
Yes.
Yes, Jet is alive. Hey, Jet.
Oh.
I've started on my end, and I'm just gonna try to finish Sonic X-Shadow as fast as I can.
Yeah, go for it. I'm here. I got my stuff all loaded up and ready to go. I'll wait for you to finish and then I'll start.
But I can't imagine things on my perspective are gonna be a long stream, but like, am I just gonna be able to just clean up while Devastation's happening, or something else?
We'll see.
What's going on? Let's start up the game.
I imagine it'll probably be like 20 minutes. You'll probably be done in about 20 minutes.
You overestimate the power of my own incompetence, or underestimate.
You underestimate my power. Yeah.
I mean, granted, I was tired, but what the fuck was going on with my flying last stream? Suppose in this case I'm a literal learner driver. Flyer.
Dude, my fucking average viewers has gone down to 215. Like, I don't know why. It's just dropping so fast.
Mine was like that on the last couple days before the monetization. Like, just keep at it.
Yeah.
I mean, please remember, it took me 4 years to get monetized.
That's true. Yeah.
As an aside, I opened up my Twitch app just to like watch it on phone, just to check the video. That's a nice gif of Mitzi I'm seeing. I assume that's her intermittent screen.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, well, I see this large foreboding. Actually, no, let's put up your perspective first. Not your perspective, let's put up a perspective for you first. There we go.
It's the Forbidden Glory Hole.
Damn it! Oh, I don't know. No, don't take a different route. I see a large Eldritch hole. What if we jump in?
Into the anus of death. It's a sphincter.
Ah, you've been watching Marvel, have you, Sado?
It's the devil's anus.
Telling the inner Ant-Man. Oh crap. I say oh crap, I don't think I've been hit by those things at all at any level.
That's good. No! Never mind.
That's what I get for tempting fate.
I will say, Shadow's gameplay is a really good improvement over Frontier's gameplay. And it's something I expect them to keep improving upon with each new game that comes out.
Because I hope there's also like more stuff for this game coming out. At least past the Keanu Reeves Sado.
Again, I would.
And there you go, you can't get hurt by those things.
Can you hit that with a triangle?
With a triangle? Oh, Chaos Spear.
Yeah, the Chaos Spear.
Let's try it.
No, I don't think you can. You have to keep. You have to keep moving now.
Also aside, at what point does... No, you cannot seem to.
Okay.
At what point does Vertical Highway become its own unique level? Thanks to all the, like, twisted architecture.
When it bleeds into the hub world.
Nah.
Oh, shit.
We get a clear look at that blip. There we are. Ultimate power, cute. I think that's a hint for. What the fuck is that?
Minion.
Yeah. I barely remember Shadow the Hedgehog. Was that an actual Black Arms? Was that new?
It's a new one.
Dude has been cooking in that lab for 20 years. Oh, it's a baby.
Oh crap!
I can say
Go
this.
left.
Go left.
Oh.
I feel the wings and the squid form are greatly got benefit from like the repeat playthroughs. Where you know what you're doing with it.
Good thing you don't take any damage in wing form.
You don't?
I don't believe so.
Only from these tornadoes.
Oh no, I think you will take from that. Or at least you'll be plucked around. But you won't lose as many rings.
And the same if they don't ever bring back the Black Arms after this game, because the lot they've had is pretty good.
I'd imagine there's a few of them still on different planets and shit.
Yeah.
I doubt they were all on the one
Shadow
comet.
destroyed like the comet. Well, I'm sure there were stragglers somewhere around the place.
The thing is with Black Doom in this, he's able. His mindset is, Shadow is a part of me. Or I am a part of Shadow, meaning I can basically become anew again in this body. In this body.
Was given this body killed Doom once, and is about to kill Doom twice. It's safe to assume it's an upgrade. Billboard Shadow on his bike.
I think so, yeah.
That's amazing. I suppose at this point, presumably, it's all in Shadow's head.
Oh yeah, this section's a bit automated, so you're gonna be moving forward constantly during that section. Just, I think they did that just so you don't lose momentum.
Fair enough. There we go. Okay, down there. Oh, my fault.
Okay.
That was
Might as well
fully
try
on
and get
me.
that get the collectible when you're getting past it.
Wait, there was a collectible there?
You do not see the giant golden thing?
I've been at this point I'm just more focused on trying to clear the level.
Yeah. It's coming up. It's on the right over here.
Oh, I
over
see
there.
it. I see it. Fuck.
Yeah, you can't go back. You gotta keep moving forward.
Okay, that... I don't think that one was me. Oh, someone
it
would
gets
need
a
to
bit
take a
finicky.
drink.
Yeah, it was me.
I'll take a rain check on that and take the drink well after this level. Oh, because I have Pepsi in the fridge and that's all that I have for drink, aside from water.
There it is.
I was buying the
And you-
I was buying soda.
Nope.
Okay, I don't think that's
Why do you
me.
keep you going too far in the direction? That's the problem. I figured that out as well. It's like you gotta stop going right at a certain point and just let yourself stay on the roof.
Alright. Let's get another chance at that collectible. Oh yeah, Soda's not stopping.
Yep. There you go.
Yep.
Oh, no, okay, don't fuck it up. Just go up. There you go. And you're good.
Finally.
Now let's get to the next checkpoint.
Oh. Before I immediately die.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I'm loving like the trippy architecture.
No, yeah. Fuck.
I don't
Yeah,
know
at
where
least
to
you got a
go on
checkpoint.
this one. And
That was a bit too early of a thing.
yeah, that was me being greedy. Not greedy enough.
Ugh.
There's a middle balance here that's trying to learn. I'm trying to learn. Okay, step, a boost. Nope. I got it the
Honestly,
first time.
I would honestly, after you do the humming attack, then humming attack again to the ring like you did before.
I mean, boost.
Well, yeah, that or
There we go.
there you go. Go left.
Or just
Or
face
just
planted.
get it. Face wall.
Because of all the fails, I was more concerned with this staying on the platform. And I presume that's the last of the. No, it's not. Like, I feel trying to stage the game like off stream, I'm gonna learn how to handle those balls like pretty quickly.
You're always gonna wonder when you do when characters go up against those fucking
Kingdom Hearts.
springs and shit. Fucking springs and shit. You gotta wonder, do they ever take damage to their faces?
Feels like they were made for me. Or wherever the boom chord goes. I see that. Mine.
Feels like these roads are built for me. There you go.
Which I'm sad to call this
69.
Sonic Boom. Hey! I deserve that.
Oh, 68.
I'm
Boo.
sad cause of Sonic Boom. We might never see the Sonic Heroes like formula again.
It's weird to say that Boom had a better idea of how to make the Sonic Heroes formula work, but it was still
What?
shitty execution. Alright.
I got
boss
so
time.
confused just then.
Okay, so basically, Boom had a good idea on how to make the Sonic Heroes formula work a lot better, but it still had a shitty execution in the final product.
Yep.
Alright.
The time has come, Shadow.
Agreed. Time to sever this bond between us forever.
Ben really has a lot of fun with this role.
Damn right.
Which probably adds to the I hope the Black Arms come back in some way. Give them like more fun. Which, like, I get why, because Shadow's so represented in this game. Or Shadow the Hedgehog the game. Would have been nicer if it had at least one. Oh, hello. I get 10 dentists agree. That is quite the thing. Didn't know where to take
hit
that.
those
Joe.
at him.
Oh,
Hit those back at him.
okay.
Get
Are
some
we
rings.
surfing on pavement?
No.
Oh, I guess
no,
there
'cause
was
look, it's
water.
all on there. There's a liquid. It's probably the rain, honestly. There you
Yeah,
go.
let's get into superhero logic,
Whack, whack.
but at the same time, think about that. Checks out.
Whoa! Again, I do not want Shadow to lose any of these powers when he comes back to the games. These are really cool.
I would not
And
miss
they
Squid
benefit
when it's gone, but Squid at least like filled out the moveset.
That being said, if they do bring Squid, as I said before, bring Squid back, work on it a bit more to make it even better. That's all I ask.
I don't know, a lot of like Squid's problems is just like that learning curve.
Learning curve, and it's very situational in terms of the way you use it. I think it needs to be useful in more places than just.
Which, to be fair
the
to
ones-
Lightspeed Dash, I don't know. I still prefer this game's take over the Lightspeed Dash than like the SA1 or 2 Lightspeed Dash, but like it's still very situational.
SA2 is a bit better. SA1 takes forever to charge up.
Yeah.
Ugh. There are certain games where the Lightspeed dash is abysmal.
Like Heroes and Shadow.
Ugh. And 06.
Oh no.
Perhaps I have underestimated your power. Perhaps I
This
should truly start trying.
this might be focus time.
Threats of a hollow monster.
Also, that line was badass.
Oh yeah.
For you in my mouth.
The Wolfrey household. I thought I was waiting for that to happen. Oh, there's a checkpoint here. Nice.
Yep, it's checkpoints.
Like, I can fully
Yeah, now you
believe
gotta
that
get-
the squid, once you learn it, is amazing. But, like, me, I just can't quite let my head around the swing.
There you go, you did it.
I expected more death.
Oh. Stupid fuck.
Ah, no, not again.
Yep, you're good.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, you good? You're doing it.
Is Doom? Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Oh, you. Oh. They actually gave you a check, like a grapple point or a humming attack point. There you go. They give you those just in case you fall.
Because I noticed it's just too late.
Reach.
Maybe
Reach!
tone down that as well, but... Oh, stop. Doing it again. Doing it again.
Yes. Well, thank fuck.
I can see why this gave you a little bit of trouble, though, for this fight.
Yeah. You got it.
Oh?
Oh, he decided no. You gotta keep. I think you gotta keep hitting the button.
Yeah. It cut out, like, after the first hit. Oh, I
Again,
did this
I think
once,
they
I could
could've
do it
added-
again. Oh. I saw that.
They should have added a few more lines, I think, for Shadow's dialogue during that instead of just the one. Reach! Reach!
Yeah.
Reach! I want to play Halo Reach!
Ah! John!
Kick his ass! Oh, you bitch! Fuck!
Was that it? Oh, oh there we
Come
go.
here! Now you take on Evolution.
Devil Doom.
Neo Devil Doom. Looks like he fused the fucking Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
I can see it. I assume I don't need to worry about maintaining flight. Nope. Oh.
I am.
Oh, thanks for the wings.
I have surpassed you. Time to end this once and for all.
Yeah, I can boost. As I was saying earlier, like, Shadow's
Boost to
killed
win!
Doom once at this point, so it's safe to assume he's at least, like, somewhat
This
stronger.
fight
Oh, fuck.
is so. Fuck. This fight is so much better than original Shadow the Hedgehog's finale.
Oh, yes. Oh.
Fuck. Yeah, go left. There you go. Okay.
We just
Oh,
had
it's
a
All
quick
Hail
moment.
Shadows playing in the background.
Did you not notice that?
I couldn't really hear it after all the sound effects and shit.
Fair enough.
Boost him!
I was kind of hoping I'd send a couple more of those copies his way, but oh well. Oh, he slaps you around if you get hit by that.
Yeah. One thing I want them to improve upon with the wings in future games is making so you can actually do full controlled flight, please. Because I don't like the gliding. I mean, the gliding's fine, but I want to be able... I got wings, I should be able to fly. You lose, you win.
But I kind of get it from a gameplay
Go ahead,
perspective, because
no,
you don't want your
Shadow.
players to be able to break the boundaries, but like...
I mean, if you're
Well,
in an
flight would be
open world
fine.
environment, you should be able to fly.
So, Shadow DLC for Frontiers 2.
Hold that shit!
I was tapping it,
Oh,
if it would work. Oh, what are you doing
Thank
now?
you.
Oh, thank you.
Heroes
Nice guy,
rise
that Doom.
again.
Ah, so we went from the glory hole to the honor hole. Oh,
I understand why they didn't bother putting Infinite in. It wouldn't have been as badass as this shit.
I would have said
That
no,
being
just
said-
for like a boss fight.
I would like them to do something more with Infinite at some point, or at least rewrite him again, and actually try to make him a better character. That being said, I think they're in a cooling off period. They don't want to think about him for a while.
It helps that Infinite is a meme because of how poor it was received.
Yeah, it's like, thankfully, with Mephiles now, the years have passed, so people are more interested in Mephiles again. Of like, we want to see him come back and be a actual threat again.
I'm greatly amused by people who are feeling sorry for Mythos.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I understand, but it's like, yeah, you brought that upon yourself, my dude.
If you're gonna bring Mephiles back, it's gonna have to be in a way that ends with him becoming good at the end of it all. Because he's not allowed to exist if he's evil. Chaos this, bitch!
But like, this game demonstrated with Doom, like, you can redeem villains that are seen negatively. But like,
That's the thing,
Doom
though, Mephiles.
before this game was just seen as like a product of the edgy to hedgy period.
Yeah.
Here, Doom is fucking awesome. Look at this.
Mm-hmm. Kingdom Hearts!
I know, right?
Kill me with darkness.
We are gonna have to figure out something about that after Borderlands, because I really want to do that idea. Like, we're not doing all 6 games all at once, because fuck that noise, but at least, like, do one next year.
Yeah.
This is the destiny I choose.
I get why, but I'm kind of sad he's not Super Shadow right now.
Yeah. Because, well, most of the Chaos Emeralds aren't with him, other than the one emerald.
Was he said to Rose he got make her swap it with the fake emerald? Like after this. I'm actually curious what exactly she did that.
You'll see.
Oh, did they actually explain that?
Oh, they'll show you some stuff.
You are my least favorite son.
I was never your son. Ugh, give me the D.
Yeah, fair. Because I am very clearly not good at these last levels. Oh, everything's going bye-bye.
Nice work. Perfect timing, too.
Oh,
Sonic is getting ready to confront the monster that trapped us.
that is
here.
perfect timing.
If I'm going to switch the emeralds without him noticing, we have to do it now.
Very well. I leave it to you.
Okay. I'll take care of it.
I feel like if you explain the situation to Sonic, he would
Aren't you
just
coming?
accept the
He might need
accept
your
the
help.
swap.
I need
But then
to-
again,
This
that's
is
a
at
little
the
bit too
time,
easy
though.
for these three, isn't it?
Whatever.
Remember, this is also at the time period, generations where it was all over the place.
Shadow?
Oh no, this is gonna make me feel sad, isn't it?
Maria.
I'm okay.
I have seen the smile.
Professor, what's happening?
Oh, it literally is the Batman meme.
Without Black Doom's influence, the time anomaly is beginning to heal. We are returning to our own point in time.
I'll stop Rouge. Use Chaos Control. Stop this moment in time.
Shadow? No. I don't want to be frozen in one place in time. Besides, your friends need your help.
But you don't know what's going to happen.
I know I'll see you again. And if fate draws us apart, I will always be in your heart.
Maria.
I'll see you in Sonic 3.
Wait.
Remember who you are.
Yeah.
And they became Force Ghosts. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
So he experiences pain, and I love how Rouge realizes that and just knows not to
And
do
not
anything
a
but
comment.
just smile. Oh, I love this story.
Oh yes. On
And I
this
feel like
half,
this was-
Ian definitely
this-
cooked.
This is what we've been needing as an actual finale to Shadow's main story, because remember, 06 came around, gave us that finale, but it didn't actually give us that finale because it took it away from us as soon as it came.
Which I saw
really, Shadow's
talk
been
about
left in an
remaking
anomaly.
06, and like, I can only see that going poorly.
Maybe, but if Ian's writing the helm and they're rewriting the entire thing, I could see it working.
Which,
Because there's nothing else you could do that could fuck 06 up any further than it was.
well, was like,
We
you
were
and I both
discussing-
know
me-
what the reviews are gonna be like the second that comes out. Well, 06 was always a famously awful game.
Yeah. Like me and Crash and Cure were discussing this and what they could do, and we came up with a really good idea of how it could work.
As of 06,
Again,
the design documents must still exist.
But I think it needs a whole remake, like a
Yes.
ground up redo. Also, make sure the humans are more modeled after the way that Maria and that are modeled.
In this, yes. But like, a lot of memes have been, well, a lot of like joking has happened over Maria's models over the series, but like, Maria looked fine
This is her
back
best.
then. It's just like back then was 20 years ago.
The problem I had with Maria's, back in the day, in the Adventure 2, she looked too weirdly humanoid. Like weird, like too mixed. It was like a weird blend of human, like human and cartoon. Back in the day, it looked super like her character model looked very like a lot of human character models at the time looked very out of place. And it got worse in Shadow, where they went overly anime.
The gun commander, Jeremiah, I think his name is. Him as a kid is so uncanny valley.
Not Jeremiah. Abe.
Abe?
Yeah.
I knew it was like something very American naming. Like there's a specific shot, you probably know the one where he's got his eyes wide open, his mouth just agape. Looks so bad.
Yep. Oh my god, it's a good day. Alright.
Which if we're talking like, what if this got more content? The gun commander wandering the hub world was also a bit nice. Cause that's a character that's like directly tied to Sadar.
Again, I think Shadows can have another game with more focus with Gun's involvement and him working with Gun.
Kind of like what we were saying about like Unleashed back in the day, was like, just take this, give us more, and you've got a good game.
Yeah. Again,
It's
a
kind
lot of characters.
nostalgic that
Dude,
have made that point.
notice that a lot of characters in the Sonic franchise don't need Sonic as like in their story.
Which is
Like, I
good, because
still
that's how
think-
you stop like the Disney Star Wars episode. Disney Star Wars problem where like everything's so reliant around the Skywalkers that the universe just feels so small.
That's also how you make like a lot of Marvel comics work. You don't need one specific hero in every story.
Yeah.
No, all the stories of Marvel don't revolve around, say, like Spider-Man or Iron Man or something. A lot of characters can have their own comics and stories without their needing crossovers.
One of the points about the MCU that I do agree with, how everything is so revolving around Iron Man specifically. I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be, but like I definitely feel it when it comes to like Spider-Man and that.
Oh, well, we'll see what they're doing with Spider-Man, because they've already got ideas for the future. Because, again, Tom Holland's mindset is, for it is, if they're going to be making stuff with Spider-Man, he's got more of a thing with it, but he doesn't want to do it unless they're sure they're making a good story for him.
Which is for the best, looking
For
at
the
the rest of
character.
Marvel right now.
Yeah.
Like, to double back to Sonic, I am really looking forward to, like, Sonic going forward. I
Oh, yeah.
think, because Frontiers is getting a sequel, and, like, Frontiers really deserves a sequel. Yeah, there's that.
We need to learn what that fucking zap shit means. Because I still think to this day we don't even know what it means. It's just a logo.
Good point actually. I forgot clean about that. Like, well, you've been stressing the point, but like, this is just a back to like what worked for Sato, and from here on we can have so much like fun. Like,
Like I said, this really is the game Shadow needed to get put back into the main story without being a fucking laughingstock joke that had no purpose. And I'm glad they're doing that. They've also, again, they've concluded his story, or the big problem with his story that never really got concluded correctly. Now we can go forward, and I imagine with that, they can also do. Ian's allowed to do more with him in the comics.
which I do. I've been criticizing Ian for like some of the rough rewrites, but I do love his work. I would love to see Ian just without that Sega stranglehold.
That's the whole thing. When he's not been mandated by Sega, and he's free to make good decisions, like actually given the freedom of creativity, he can do some fucking good shit.
Like,
I think there's a post-credit scene. I think.
I'm wondering it myself. But I've seen on
forgotten.
Twitter images of Sato smiling while talking to. Oh no.
Oh, never mind.
Huh. Hasn't missed that scene when it happened. What was my time right? Not even an hour.
Told you.
I think I might clean up while you're playing Transformers Devastation, to be honest.
Alright.
But like,
Okay,
while that's
well,
going
I'll
on,
start
I'll
up.
finally take that drink. Yeah, B.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how I mentioned I put a bottle of Pepsi in the fridge?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what I found on my kitchen sink? Or kitchen bench.
A bottle of Pepsi.
Yep. I saw I put
Someone
it in
got
the
into
fridge,
it.
but... Well, yeah, I did not.
I think someone got into it. Someone saw Pepsi and thought, "Ooh, mine." Nothing is sacred in this household.
The grand plot twist is Blondie's fault.
He grew opposable thumbs and opened up the fridge.
Not put it past,
And then he
past him.
And then, out of a stroke of evolutionary miracle, he's able to he put him back into his hand, ungrow them.
It's like Sato's rings.
Yeah. He takes off his rings and he gets more powerful. I want them to bring that back.
Activated
I know that was an
Doom
X
Zone.
thing.
Not only will the number of white space suns gates increase, but... Oh! Fuck that noise.
Yeah, it's the hard mode.
But Sato taking off his wings, it was in Sonic X and Sonic 06, and it never again, to my knowledge.
Yeah, a lot of things that Shadow did post X are just things that he did from X.
It's like...
And to be fair, a lot of those were really fucking cool, though. In
Yeah.
X.
I mean, so many people criticize 06, and rightfully so. But like, that scene where Sato takes off his wings is awesome, to this day.
Oh yeah. All right. I'm gonna start the stream now. Okay, we are live.
I have an idea.
We are live.
There you go, multi-twitch is up. Now, I have an idea. I'm gonna make this pop out. Oh, I don't need that. How big can I make that? Oh, too big, too big. I'm gonna take this, that's the limit. So filters. Swap. See? One hundo. 120. 5. At least everybody on my perspective can see me fiddling with this. They have an idea of what I'm doing. Oh. Solid 160 by 5 is nice. If you want to know what I'm doing, just look at my perspective. Like, stream-wise. There we are. A good place for it. But that way, dear viewer, you'll know what Jet's working on. Maybe the other side. That's where the wings are.
Okay.
Good.
All right, we're good to start. In 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, and welcome to the start of the Transformers Devastations playthrough. I'm Jet Kronos, joined by my co-host Shane.
Hey, everybody.
And he's doing
okay,
him
for those
himself.
watching my perspective, I might close Jet's feed because I'm noticing frame rate problems. Was good idea.
Oh well. Well, again, I've been wanting to play this game for like pretty much a few months now or so, because I only recently started getting back into a lot of Transformers stuff, and because of that, I got the hankering to want to play this game because I heard it was fantastic. So
Yes.
Without any further ado, let's begin.
I think I said last stream with you that I feel Devastation gets a bit of a bad rap. For just being seen as like one of Platinum's licensed games when like, yeah, it's a Platinum licensed game, but like it was a good game. Like, Core's not a bad game, it's just bland. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a bad game.
A game that wasn't given enough development time.
Yes.
This, on the other hand, was given enough development time, and it turned out to be fantastic. Transformers!
Transformers has had a pretty good run video game wise. You've got some complete stinkers, but like you've got some brilliant games. Like there's also the Transformers Armada game. There's the War and Fall of Cybertrons. There was an awesome mobile game called G1 Awakening that I used to play a lot as a kid. But I don't think you can play that anymore thanks to mobile games. Like stinkers, you've got the G1 Transformers game on PS2, you've got a whole lot of the pre-PlayStation Transformers games, examining Rust development. And even then, I believe one of the worst fighting games on the PS1 is the Beast Wars fighting game.
Ugh. Alright, well, without any further ado, let's begin.
I know you mentioned having Nemesis Prime, but I'm a little bit sad that you didn't seem to have the other costumes. I like Bumblebee as Goldbug. Like, you're not missing much. All the DLCs are in this game as just recolors. Which Transformers pads out a lot of itself into like the scrub Citos that have got a slightly different head. It's one of those things about the brand that like I would miss if it was gone. But like, forgive me, I'm playing Sato at least for like another hour. But like, I believe your playable characters are Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Ratchet, and Wheeljack. And like, you can customize your weapons for all four of those Transformers. The DLC you get, I want to say it's Nemesis Prime, Goldbud, Red Alert, the G1 version. And, what was the last one?
Grimlock.
I have an idea. There's a Grimlock over Wheeljack. But for those watching just perspective, as you can see, Devastation is a very pretty game.
Oh yeah.
Like, cell shading
It's-
greatly benefits to Transformers series.
Holders.
Oh, those Decepticons. Always making energon harvesters.
Yep.
At least I think those were in John Harvesters. Been a long time.
I control this car. Yeah.
Which really puts in perspective the scale of Transformers when that happens. I did a short form G1 that lives rent free in my head. But there's a point where one of the the Autobot race cars, Thundercons, is driving a pickup truck transformer. Like, that makes very little sense. Ooh. I think I figured out how to finally get that one. But like, for those watching just perspective, gameplay wise, if you're familiar with Platinum games, you have a general idea of how this game plays.
Oh yeah.
If you're not familiar with Platinum games, they are the devs for Bayonetta, Astral Chain,
Nier Automata.
Nier Automata. Like, a lot of style and a lot of substance. If you're for some reason not familiar with any of those, just think something like Devil May Cry or God of War, where you're just like slashing away and trying to build as much of a combo as you can. Like, with two exceptions, Platinum Games library is usually pretty good. Even then, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, core is not bad, it's just bland.
This is the ultimate power.
I suppose I say that comment, but like, we might never know a Scalebound. I suppose the project was just not working out. But like, that can mean like many things.
Again, I would like Platinum to do another Transformers, like a sequel to this game.
Do I talk about the post-credit scene now or later?
We'll do it later.
I was talking about that fucko the other day, actually. I was gonna say two bad games, but wasn't Babylon's Fall them as well?
I don't think that was Platinum. Well, I mean, I don't know. It could be anybody.
To be honest, I haven't thought about Babylon's Fall in like a year plus, or maybe. Yeah. Like, when did that game get delisted? Because that was the last day that I thought about it until this point.
I am strong.
But a D absolute units. That's funny, cause in the now long over IDW comics, Optimus Prime under Functionism would not have had like a high class. But like, that just kind of makes it better.
Yeah.
That gets echoed in Transformers 1, where they're both minors, aren't they? Optimus and Megatron.
A lot of the Transformers are, because their T-cogs are removed. And because of that, they're seen as lesser than every other Cybertronian.
Yep. There's part of me wishes Functionism got left in the past with this brand, but at the same time, you can make it work.
Yeah, G1 will always get referenced here and there. Again, Transformers, Bumblebee, and Rise of the Beast. Speaking of,
Buxton
We'll
comes from
have-
the IDW comics. Simon Furman's big thing was like trying to think about like the questions Hasbro didn't ask about Transformers, which led to very strange places. But like it also answers the question like what is the Transformers religion and all that jazz. Which like in the G1 cartoon, we've always had the answer of Primus. But Function was just thinking like, what did Primus intend for the Transformers to be like?
I think he just wanted them to have free will
Yep.
to live. And I guess he didn't like by doing they gave them the choice of what they would become. What he didn't expect would be a traitor or two in the primes, and an entire war between two different sides, even 3 different sides. 'Cause you'd think that shit would have happened thanks to Unicron. But no, Unicron, depending on the lore,
Most
Unicron was just a
continuities,
fucking
Unicorn's actually
Galactus
pretty
level there.
innocent. I don't know, he's always the planet eater, but it's like, oh, okay, what did in Primus? Well, usually not Unicorn. Despite, if I recall correctly, Unicorn and Primus are brothers.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
That might also be one of those, depending on the continuity things. Going. That's a nut.
My stress went up.
Like, sorry I keep missing the IDW comic, it is somewhat relevant. But it would
good
have
comic.
Primus appear. Well,
It was a good comic until it was canceled. Or its run ended.
I say like it was good until the last like 3 years, I would say. When did
Maybe.
the RC thing happen? Because that's when IDW started to fall.
That I don't know.
But to be fair on IDW Transformers, the reason it got cancelled was not its fault. I don't think you want me to get
was
into
just
that story.
No, I don't know. Wasn't it just licensing problems?
It was a problem
Oh.
with the G.I. Joe license.
Oh, he's here!
Love the Constructicons.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that chest open. But like, to put it as vaguely as possible, the writer for G.I. Joe, he said some stupid things, and that got Hasbro to yank the license.
Oof.
Was to be fair on that guy, like a year or 2 later, he did come out and say, hey, that thing that I said, yeah, was pretty stupid.
At least he realized his fuck up.
Well, it
Some
destroyed
people
his
never
career.
do. Yeah, some people never do realize their fuck up, and they double down on it.
And like, I used to hear allegations that like, the mystery company that IDW was courting also pulled out. But given that mystery company ended up being Sega, I would assume that was just a false rumor.
Yeah. I need health.
Oh, fuck, wow, yes you do.
Oh, no, Daddy, no!
That's why I spent so long dissing on the IDW one. I should also say, I greatly appreciate it just for Windblade.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I
Windblade,
like how it-
Nordica. Like, some of the original Transformers, they stick around to this day for a reason. And the reason is they are good. And I saw a fan design the other day of Nordica that like played up the Deep Sea Diver theme. It's like, yes,
Is that this submarine chick?
yes.
She appeared in. She was meant to be in the last night, or she was in the last night. She just didn't have a form, like a full, like, you know, unchained form, or, you know, because she'd been in that form for so long, she couldn't you know, come out of her form.
Listen,
Didn't have enough energy to do
I
it.
will be honest, I haven't seen the later Bayformers films.
Well, the last one of them. Again, the current ones are really good because they're not done by Bay. They're produced by Bay, but they're made by actual creators who know how to make good shit.
I mean, as popcorn monsters, the Bayformers films are pretty good. It's just like, don't think about them.
Yeah.
Good God, don't
I
think
still
about
like the
them.
first three.
I don't like the third.
See you, bitches.
Alright, no,
Oh,
no,
I'm Bumblebee
wings.
now.
No wings. You'd think with them being giant fucking wings, I would notice if I have them or not more often.
Yeah. You got it, Wheeljack.
Also, if we're talking the OCs that I love one. I know this like cliche Transformers opinion, but like I just love the idea of a Transformer just like a psychiatrist just wandering around Cybertron. And Sane, we don't talk about the end because, granted, it's a great plot twist, but it's like, I like one bigger. I like one better as just some guy.
Mm.
Like, he doesn't need to be some like bigger presence in the universe.
You just big monkey.
Well, one's entire thing was that his transformation was a mystery because he just didn't use it. He didn't need it.
There's a few creatures or things like that.
Like, do you remember the
Transformers like
big
that.
plot twist with that?
I think. Maybe?
The big plot twist was the entire time one was Primus. And his transformation was the crystal, was the thing that makes the crystals in the Matrix of leadership. It's like,
Oh.
it's a good plot twist and storyline, but like I don't like that. I like just the everyman. Also, that's why I can't open that box.
Nice. Yeah, the problem, like, again, with the last night, the plan originally, which you could see bases of. What the fuck is that?
Also, I
What a
love how
Kremski.
shiny Bumblebee looks in this game.
Yeah. got a chrome finish. Here's the thing. Last night basically was trying to have an idea for Unicron as basically the Unicron was
I want to finish that sentence, but at the same time, this is a movie that I haven't watched.
I've forgotten how to ground pound. Fuck, I only just learned it. Hang on, what was I trying to say? Unicron was basically going to be set up as as Earth, basically. Like all this stuff, like it had been in the solar system and gaining all the rocks and thing, and basically was going to be revealed to be human. Earth itself was Unicron. Didn't get fleshed out. Yeah, kind of like that. Didn't get yeah, and it was eventually put into Prime, and I think it worked really well in Prime. Alright, let's try this again.
My favorite version of Unicron will always be Armada, but like, he's a very good character just for like the concept of him. Like antithesis of the Transformers.
How do I ground pound? Oh my god, I'm forgetting how to do things. My bad. Hang on, folks.
The getting moves just after learning them wouldn't be me, he said, Cap.
Well, my again, I've mentioned this before. My short-term memory is ass.
You've seen mine.
That's
the
true.
entire joke I was getting at. Like I'm young at heart, but I can very much be old man brain sometimes.
Hang on. Not that.
No!
Nope, not that either. Fuck! Ah! I know it tells you how to do it. Let me see. After jumping in robot mode, you— oh, I'm an idiot. Forgive me. My memory sucks.
Oh, you're light company if it helps.
Alright, we're good. Moving on. I believe this thing is related to Shockwave.
Probably.
Because remember he used it in Dark Knight. Or not Dark Knight, Dark of the Moon.
You know, rule of thumb with the Decepticons, if it's something that we don't fully understand, chances are Shockwave was involved.
Basically. I love that he's voiced by Kaido in Prime. David Sobolov. Who I think was also the voice of RoboCop in the RoboCop's animated show. And he was also Kingpin in the Punisher show. Oh no, not Punisher, the Punisher video game. Which surprisingly is actually a really good game.
Part of me is sad that if they can get the animated RoboCop, why didn't they just like give him for use him for Wet Alert? But at the same time, if they use him for Wet Alert, it would be for G1 Wet Alert. That wouldn't be as funny.
No!
Yeah.
I don't know if I made it clear for your Devastation streams yet, but like, I grew up on Armada. I didn't watch G1 until like much later in my life.
Most of Transformers for me when growing up was the Bay films, an episode or two of OGG1. If I went to the shops that during the time that the first Transformers movie was coming out, they were advertising the fuck out of Transformers, so they were also showing off G1. And I also caught a good few episodes of animated growing up, and I really liked animated.
If you ask me to put down, like, on paper, point by point, what will be the best Transformers so, my heart will always be for Armada, but, like, animated would probably win.
Yeah. To me, I think Prime is the best. I think it'd be Prime, animated, I guess you could say G1.
You want to at least get an honorable mention.
Honorable mention, I don't think it's perfect, but I cannot never dismiss the amazingness that was the Transformers first movie. Like, holy fuck, that movie's gold.
A lot of my issues with G1 comes from, like, the time period it came out, where so just kind of went until the money ran out.
Yeah.
Which led to a lot of nonsense that, like, I miss sometimes with the franchise, but, like,
They got a lot of the VAs back for this. It's weird hearing OG Frank Welker's Megatron voice when I'm used to hearing his Transformers Prime Megatron voice. This one sounds dying. The one in Prime is more, well, I don't understand why you think you're better. Your death is mine. He's way more, or something like that, but he's a great leader in Prime.
But G1 Megatron is just kind of the bad guy.
Yeah. Reach max speed in vehicle mode. To perform a rush attack, reach max speed in vehicle mode. Use a melee attack button. Okay.
I checked your food. It was fine earlier, Blondie Cat. Eat it more.
And Bumblebee, you kicking some ass. Then again, Bumblebee in general is an ass kicker. Like, holy shit. Have you seen him kick ass? In every variation of him, he has literally earned that title of Badassatron.
Which usually Bumblebee is supposed to be like the new guy.
Scout.
Yeah, the scout.
But in recent things, he's just become so iconic that people just love him kicking ass. Because he really does know how to do it.
Hope you're not hearing my phone.
Nope.
Fit.
I'll juggle this motherfucker to the end of time. Juggle, juggle, Megatron. Let's go, baby. Woo! Badassatron.
But I feel like Bumblebee being a competent fighter started with the Bayformer movies. Beforehand, he was just kind of there as a Kid Appeal character.
Well, ever since then, they've made him a really good character, and I'm thankful for it. Because he's one of my favorites.
I mean, kids want to be seen as, like, cool. So it makes, like, logical evolution. Logical sense. Like, maybe you could also argue, like, Hot Sort and Ironhide and Dawn started that trend, but, like, both of them were still, like, more, huh?
Who the fuck am I playing as now?
Blaster?
My Ironhide or my Ratchet?
I think it's Blaster.
I got a flamethrower. Oh, Blaster.
Give me one moment to see if Blaster's got the gun. No, he does not.
Looks like I'm driving like a Ferrari? No, a Lamborghini, I think.
Huh. Be Ironhide then. No, Sideswipe.
I'm Sideswipe?
Yes.
I'm wheeling dual blades. I like Smokescream in Prime. Then again, he's voiced by Nolan North, so he's technically the new guy, but he's a pretty damn good guy that can think on his feet. So he gets a bit like it goes a bit too far at times. But I do enjoy him as a character that is learning.
Did he become like Bumblebee's apprentice in Prime?
I don't remember if that was the case. I know he took over when Bulkhead was out of commission, but then him and Bulkhead started actually being pretty chill. Actually, him and Jack actually turned out to be pretty good mates. Rush tab. My bad.
I'm trying to think like what particularly Sideswipe did in Content B1, and I'm also not remembering. I know he was part of the Omniscient Pro.
Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't interested in this game when it first came out all those years ago. I guess just wasn't a big Transformers guy at the time. Or I really didn't care much.
It also had a low print run if I recall correctly. It might not have just seen it on the store shelves.
Let's take up my physical copy, so I'm happy.
This is a rare thing now.
It was only like 95 bucks for the copy. It's cheaper than getting a new copy or a pre-owned copy of fucking Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Jesus Christ. That's $135 for that.
Oof. Like I'll gladly play Shattered Dimensions one day, but like I'll probably have to try doing dealing for that one.
Oh, it is Sideswipe. You're right. Okay. Thankfully, it is. My friend Gift let me borrow his Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions copy.
Enjoy it if you ever get around to that.
I'm gonna do it after I do the first two PS1 Spider-Man games. This is I want to show off my childhood a bit more. And why I quote specific things to this day.
Well, it's fair enough.
Because there's always a line I think about in Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro, and it's just when you're at first level when you're passing by the Fantastic Four building, Spider-Man will go, I wonder if they rent or own.
Yeah.
And to this day, I quote that. It is such a good quote, though. Ultimate Gauge, baby, let's go! Yes! Oh, I took down Decepticon flag, nice. I don't think Sideswipe's in Prime. Then again, it's pretty limited in terms of the main Autobots in Prime.
I know after G1 they tried to cut down on the glove sitters, like in the actual TV show. Which,
Yeah.
I understand.
I know Cliff Jumper got his ass kicked in the first episode.
Yes.
That being said, though, they did manage to not bring him back, but at least show his history with the bots, and actually see he was a pretty cool dude.
Someone saying that Dwayne The Rock Johnson was expensive.
Yeah, he was a really good voice for him.
Like, this was still in the period where, like, people liked The Rock.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened, man. Like, I don't want to know. I don't know if it was his company or him, but something changed.
I think with Black Adam, people tried to associate him with the Snyderverse, and that's weird hatred.
Well, yeah.
Like, I feel some more petty people take, like, The Rock getting dunked on as, like, a attack on Snyder. When, like, no, it really isn't.
The problem is it was in his contract to be like, I can never lose. That's a problem.
Yes.
I think I think that's only a problem because of the WWE shit. Meanwhile, Dave Bautista doesn't give a fuck about that and knows that that shit only applies to me in WWE or shit. It does not apply to my film career. My film career is my own thing. And his manager's role, like, oh, if you do this, it'll hit you hard. But it's like, no, it doesn't do that at all. It actually made Dave a way more interesting person and character, or an actor, because he wasn't held back by those stupid rules.
I mean, look at John Cena as well, like, the babyface of WWE playing Peacemaker.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I've always had the take of Mortal Kombat's best DC character will always be the Joker, just because of how well he fits. Peacemaker also works. He's just not the Joker. That's all.
Yeah. I hear he's decent in the, well, Peacemaker, again, thanks to Peacemaker as a character being more interesting, thanks to Cena's, and not just Cena, but James Gunn's interpretation.
Yes.
That's the version we see a lot more now, because he's become more of a character that people be like, oh, I know him, he's cool, he's fun. Again, that's why I'm looking forward to James Gunn's DC universe.
I'm just
I don't
cautiously optimistic about it. I hope for the best, but I expect the worst.
I think we'll get some good stuff out of it at the very least.
Oh yeah.
How do I get that? That big fucking floaty thingy. Oh, I know how to get it. Okay. Oh, good. Don't worry.
That's good, because I legitimately do not remember.
It's ramp time.
Giant wings. Why not? And like, I know I did not like Absolute Batman, but I really do want to give Absolute Wonder Woman and Absolute Superman a try.
Ah, son of a bitch. How do I get up there? I think I have an idea, but it looks like I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I mean, I can keep going that way, so let's see.
I suppose to continue the DC talk of the main continuity, I've been meaning to look into that Plastic Man thing, but I'm kind of afraid to, just in case it's true.
Oh, the shitty fucking run they're doing with Plastic Man where he's dying and no one's helping him.
Yeah. But like,
I think it's just an Elseworld tale. It's not main universe.
oh thank fuck if it is.
Yeah, it's not. There's no fucking way a Batman would abandon him, considering.
I know it's not canon to the main continuity, but like, one of my favorite scenes in Brave and the Bold is when EO was trying to turn a new leaf, and his old like gang mates try to pin him for all the crimes.
Yeah.
Cue Batman just walking into the courtroom, being a witness to confirm that hey, EO's telling the truth, and then just leaving. It's one of those things that, like, on paper it sounds stupid, but, like, I would believe Batman.
Reminds me of the Batman.
Hmm?
Of the Batman where he's defending the newer Clayface, saying that he is of sound mind. Like, he can be released to the public.
But if I recall correctly,
He staked his life on that.
Ah, fuck, I don't remember his name. The black guy Clayface. He never offended
Yeah.
again after that point. If I recall correctly, it was a new Clayface like every time afterwards.
Yep. He never. It was never his fault originally, so. And he wanted to be a good person.
Like, granted, him and
I got it
the
this time.
Asian detective woman kind of vanished from the show after a while.
Yes! Got it! Alright, let's move on.
Ah, what was her name?
I don't know. All I know is that people are starting to have fan theory ideas that Teen Titans is the sequel to the Batman show.
Which there is one thing that kind of contradicts that. Teen Titans was supposed to have a crossover with Justice League Unlimited, but they couldn't get the art styles to work.
Yeah.
So presumably it is in the same universe as the Diniverse.
I know it'll never happen at this point because Cartoon Network doesn't give a fuck about people's opinions or wants. But I would like a finale to Teen Titans. Like, I'm completely fine with Young Justice. It's honestly, it replaced Teen Titans for me and it was a much better show. But I'd like for the Teen Titans original fans to get their finale. And they can shut up.
Even just like a comic series like the Diniverse got.
That would have been good too.
I forget what it's called, but it's like that universe a year after the show finished. Granted, I feel like it's a little bit... Hey, remember this? Like at one point there was the Joker that laughs, or the Batman that laughs.
No.
You know, everybody's favorite
bad
spin-off.
Not a bad idea for a thing, but an overdone thing, I feel.
Yeah. I feel the Joker
Interesting
that laughs like
concept, lasted
immediately
way
got
too long.
overdone.
It lasted way too long. It was an interesting concept, just, you know, sucked after a good point.
I feel Metal fell apart the second the Bat God appeared. Like, okay. Now, if I recall correctly, the sequel series did, like, just take the piss out of the entire concept.
Doesn't the Joker kill the fucking Batman who laughs?
Yes, he does.
Good. You know what's funny though? When you think about it, the Batman who laughs sounds like it was based on the idea of the bad ending idea for Batman Arkham Knight, where
Yeah.
Batman's infected with the Joker's like thing, and the Joker's slowly taking over his brain.
There was also an episode of The Batman where Joker decided, hey, I want to be Batman now. I feel like it actually did that concept better. Like, the entire premise of Metal was just, like, bad endings. Like, there's some cool ideas, but, like, that's all they really were, in my opinion, at least. Just cool ideas.
Bad execution, basically. Never really thought out. Again, it should have just stayed as an Elseworld tale, I feel. Might have benefited better just from its own continuity, not fucking up the other continuities.
I can agree there. It still would have problems, but at least, like, at that point, who cares?
At that point, you just erase the universe like
Yeah.
it never existed.
I missed that one.
Sideswipe, I feel. Do you ever feel like Sideswipe and Wheeljack in Prime basically had a fusion? Because Sideswipe in this fights with dual blades, Wheeljack in the Prime does too.
I blame Armada for that. But Wheeljack had the dual blades in Armada as well.
Because he wasn't he was a according to Prime, he was a wrecker with Bulkhead.
Yep.
They never referenced him as a scientist or anything.
Which, if I recall correctly, the concept of Wrecker comes from D1, where there was an entire planet of them. IDW was scaled that down. So, like, Wrecker was just kind of a job for the Transformers.
Yeah, demolition, basically. Wasn't that kind of what they also did with, like, Ironhide? Like, he was part of some, he was part of, like, a tribe or something?
Yes. Which, the Skybound series did something really cool about that. But there was a point where one character was talking about how their family got killed. And Ironhide just started talking about his tribe. It's like, hey, did you not think that we had the concept?
I mean, if you know so little about another alien species, you're not going to think about it.
Oh, why is this one? I mean, Transformers is also a weird franchise there, because, like, I know I've talked about this story on your stream before, but, like, obviously the Transformers were just kind of like one gender race, just kind of like walking computers.
Yeah.
And then the CEO saw, I presume his daughter, playing with the Transformers. It's like, we could sell this brand to women if we just introduce female Transformers. And that's just kind of been Earth, but if everyone was robots, ever since.
Ugh. Well, the idea of female variations of Transformers existing was never a bad idea. It's the problem I and a lot of other people have is the idea of non-binary robots or something, where it's like,
which ironically, non-binary Transformers puts us closer to the original idea, but like that original idea is also like in the past.
Yeah, we've moved past that. There's nothing wrong with non-binary human characters and stuff. That's completely fine, but you know, you shouldn't be forcing that or creating a character based on that. That's a fucking transformer, and that's all you do with them. Because then it's a boring character.
As cringy.
Yep.
As you just said, boring character.
Because the problem I have when they do that with characters is that that means that character's only thing is them being non-binary, and that's it. And that's like, I'm sorry, but your gender and that shit doesn't matter as a character. All that matters is, who are you?
There we go. The Insecticons? I haven't been watching I haven't been checking your perspective for a while, so I don't really know what you're doing right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Fighting Megatron.
Oh, definitely not the Insecticons then.
You know, fucking cage match.
Yeah. The final battle is the best / worst with it, but like, Megatron and Optimus really are just like two MMA fighters in this game.
Oh yeah.
I forget which
Ah, you
one
got
of them
shocked,
has
idiot.
it, but like, there's a point where they just go full on JoJo.
Hell yeah.
Like, or like, this is very anime, but like, in a good way.
It's anime and I'm loving every second of it.
Yeah. God, I hate the squid puzzle. Also, was it a good mode like Devastation accidentally getting like pop culture references on cue? Cause when Devastation came out, that was when the JoJo animes were just starting. I think part 3 was still airing via Crunchyroll when Devastation came out. So like, a lot of anime watchers were experiencing JoJo for the first time when Megatron and Optimus decided, fuck it, we're just gonna go JoJo.
Well, to be fair, Transformers originally was a Japanese product
Yes.
that America heard about and was like, you know, why don't we bring that over here and market the fuck out of it?
You also argue it was multiple thanks to the whole Jetfire situation. Which I can't imagine anybody watching a Transformers Devastation video doesn't know, but like, for the sake of yapping, we're probably never gonna see like the original Jetfire toy game because it was licensed from a company called Harmony Gold.
Huh.
That sound you're hearing is the scare chord for every mecha fan watching your VODs. But Harmony Gold is best known for a series called Robotech, which is 3 Mechazos, most famous of which being Macross, all just crammed together. But Harmony Gold is infamous because they really like to hoard on the rights for Macross over here. Which plays into Jetfire because Jetfire was just the upgrade from the original series. To the point where his initial toys even have the Skull Baron. Skull icon. Like in the
Oh, now I
TV
can fuck
side,
around with
because
characters.
Jetfire's an... Huh?
Now I can fuck around with characters.
Hey, nice. Like in the TV show, because Jetfire is a Autobot, he had the Autobot insignia, like, on his chest, aka the nose cone for jet form. Because Hasbro got really lazy, in his initial toy there's just a skull emblem, because Macross.
Huh.
Also, what just looking at from my perspective right now, the guns. That's the most customized thing you're gonna get in the game.
Trying to figure out what to give him. I'm gonna. Ooh, I should give him the twin thermal swords. And upgrade them.
Yeah, just not even go.
I might give him a, give him the Cryo Twin Blasters. I'm gonna keep him with his axe, and I'm gonna give him a sword.
It's funny to me how iconic Optimus's axe is on G1 because he used it literally once. Granted, that time, what a time. One
loved it.
shall
They brought it back.
stand, one shall fall.
One shall fall. They brought it back for Transformers 1 as well.
Transformers 1, Transformers Prime, Transformers Animated.
So good.
It's been a staple of Optimus's loadout for like 20 years.
You don't want that grenade launcher. Shit. Spread shot.
One day I'll learn this squid.
Cryo gloves. Excuse me. Pick a sword, boy.
I suppose, to be fair on Transformers, that cool weapons only showing up once is kind of the norm when it comes to mecha when Transformers G1 was airing. Like, I know the original Gundam series had this thing called the Gundam Napalm, which was basically a grenade launcher. It melted mobile suits. For a long time, people would ask, like, hey, why did they never use this again? Feel like, I think it was the origin, was like, yeah, they just never had the ammo again for it. And Mazinger Z also has Mazing power. Though to be fair, that got actually used 3 times, if I recall correctly. But the entire story behind that was Kyoji was in a pinch, decided, fuck it, I'm gonna use every bit of juice in this engine, and that's where Mazing power comes from. Hard cut to Mazinger Infinite, and suddenly it's this like cosmic force.
I'm just making tech for everybody.
Fair enough. You know, I took a moment to try to think to myself, what was the king of this? I was like, oh no, the king of this will always be Golden Age Superman. That's not a robot! Doesn't matter, he's that bad about it. Golden Age Superman probably had a robot knowing him.
Technically, kind of does. Or at least something that fights for him, at least in the Death of Superman stuff.
Yeah. I believe his name is Eradicator. It's something like very obviously evil. So basically, his programming was simply, hey, if Krypton's destroyed, you try to make your own Krypton. Since Clark opened them up on Earth, his first directive was, oh, let's just use Earth. So he's one of those characters that, like, sometimes is a Superman ally, sometimes Clark tries to stop him. There's something that I find interesting about Superman, because, like, it's not that he wouldn't say no to Krypton getting revived in some way, but, like, it's not his home. Earth is.
Yeah.
Power Girl and Supergirl might move back to Krypton, but, like, Supes would just probably be like, nah, I'm good. Just go back to Kansas.
Not to mention, it's the fact, that shit got destroyed. Once you're kind of destroyed once, and people didn't listen, what's to stop that shit from happening again?
Yeah. But granted, depending on the continuity, what destroyed Krypton was not their fault.
But they never listened.
But there's something that, like, I will begrudgingly praise Snyder about. He did make it clear that, like, it was just the people on top that didn't listen. But unfortunately, they're the people that, like, matter. But, like, you might convince, like, old lady L down the street that, like, the planet's ending, but, like, what's he gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
I made that joke and I just had the mental image of Zod getting beaten up by some old lady with a handbag.
It's the woman from the Madagascar movies.
Yes!
The old lady. That bitch can fucking throw down with some of the craziest things in the world.
What do I not understand about launching with the squid? This spot clearly need to launch. Let's make it launch forward. How do you launch up?
Grapper and hook.
Please don't ask me which part of Devastator they form.
I think, they might be the feet.
Cause not just Devastator, I struggle with all their combiners, but like, once they combine, they just become like, okay, you're a limb.
Damn it, I died. Let's try that again.
There's different continuities get different answers of like exactly how sentient are the individual forms when the combiners in play. And also what happens to the combiner's psyche when their forms are separate. I think IDW had it today just like go to sleep. Or feel like they're just gone to sleep. Old Marvel comics had them sentient and like fighting for control of the leader, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I could see that. Ah. These guys are bastards.
Alright, let's pick up more items. I will say I'm looking forward to a boss fight later just for its music from you.
Oh yeah. That takes care of one of them. Alright, with that I can take care of the other one.
Also, what's in your feed out of the corner of my eye? I might just want this to like 20XX with that one like twin fight.
Oh Jesus, the sword rate went through me. That was good.
And I wish I could have got your feed working on my screen just for that salt. Actually, no, I did get it working. It's just like not without frame rate drops.
To those that are watching me, I thank you for your patronage. Thank you for watching me play Transformers Devastation. I am Jet Kronos, joined by co-host Shane. It is a pleasure to see you all here.
Yeah, but getting good views, that makes sense given we're a game.
True, yeah. Wow, fucking shockwave again. Get out of here. Get out of here! Yeah, suck it, shockwave.
A Shockwave superior.
No, it's Soundwave superior.
Oh, fuck right.
Soundwave superior. I agree with Soundwave. I don't know why they didn't make him talk in the Prime series, but honestly, because he doesn't, he's a lot more threatening.
Yeah.
Because of that shit. So I think I understand why they did that.
And to be fair, Soundwave's never been much of a talker.
That's true.
Like the voice actor, I believe, is also Frank Welker.
Yep.
There's a ad for the Fall of Cybertron, which Frank kind of regretted in hindsight, because like Soundwave was a little bit overly talkative and out of character because of that.
Yeah.
Great ad though.
I do like him in Transformers 1 where he scans the brainwaves. Brainwave scans say he is speaking the truth, and then fucking Starscream's like, that just means he believes his own bullshit! Or his own truth, anyway. He doesn't say bullshit, he just says, that means he just believes his own words!
Which is true, to be fair.
Like,
the problem lie detectors have, if you believe what you're saying is true, it is not gonna be effective.
it won't show up on the test. Yeah. I agree with Shockwave.
We can stop tackling.
I think
these
I am.
cyborgs.
I know that they're probably not gonna. Well, I don't know if one will keep this continuity going. I'm hoping they don't rip out fucking Beanie's voice box because, like, I think we said this before, but I'm kind of getting sick of that. Where they're just like, oh, let's just not make B talk and talk through the radio. Kind of sound effects.
But I'm
Like,
sick of
it
too,
was
if
fun for.
helps.
Yeah, it was then for then, and now it's kind of over. So can we start focusing more on, like, letting B live as a character, please?
This is the ultimate power.
I hope that one sequel that's in talks does well.
Yep. I hope the marketing's better.
I feel like the marketing's gonna be better just for like being a sequel to popular thing.
Well, the problem with marketing originally, I've talked about this on stream, is that they marketed it as a kids film, a kids comedy, and that was the problem because it wasn't that at all.
It also put the uncanny valley of some of the models like front and center.
They're not uncanny at all. I think they're very.
In the marketing,
I
they
did notice. Oh, because that was probably early builds.
Yes.
Not finished. God, because I love. They look kind of 3D printed at times when I see some of their models. I brought this up to a friend of mine, but yeah, when I was looking at them, looking at the models, they kind of look 3D printed. But I didn't mind that. I kind of like that design.
I notice everything looks new as well, but like that makes sense because this is Cybertron
Sense
before
because
the
how.
war.
Yeah, it's so early in the time period, so it makes sense. Everything looks new and shiny.
Like Cybertron was only a shithole after the war, and that's cause like centuries of war.
Not even thousands of years of war. Remember, the Transformers are like thousands of years old.
I know in G1 at least when they got here was before Earth had any life on it. Like not even the dinosaurs. Actually, just working my head now. Beast Wars was early Mankind, but like that was G1 anyway.
But it also took place. Those beasties and that were from like thousands of years in the future, past Prime's thing, which got discovered. But yeah, they landed in the past.
Next continuity would be Car Robots, which I believe was a thing when the Transformers came to Earth. And then you got Armada, which I don't think made it clear either way. And John and Cybertron take place after Armada, so they are the same regardless. Then you've got Animated, which human. When the Transformer arrived to Earth in Animated, it would be our future.
Sort of, yeah, because while he was Optimus, I think he was early Optimus, or at the very least Orion. Still,
I kind of wish we saw more of it, but like in Animated, the Transformers War plays out presumably relatively the same way. It's just Optimus Prime is not there. He's just like on a Space Hulks, God knows where. You even
part of,
Prime
like,
a lot sooner than me. Did they say in Prime?
where it takes place, kind of like modern day Earth.
Oh, when did the Transformers come to Earth?
Oh, they'd been there for a few. Like they don't. By the point that we're in, they had already established like a base and stuff, and we're constantly fighting against Decepticons.
I know it's
And
heavily
also-
implied that Fowler and Bumblebee went on adventures together.
Fowler at the beginning is a bit of a dick, but like the more you learn about Fowler, the more you start liking him a lot. He's a fun
Yes.
character, which I'm thankful for. Same with Miko. Miko is a bit annoying at first, but she does grow as a character, which I'm thankful
Miko at first was just sorry again.
for.
Like I remember when
Not as-
Prime had started, she got a lot of shit for that.
I didn't mind Sorry though.
Sorry to this day is the most popular of the human companions.
Next to the Wiki family from G1.
Oh, they're seen as annoyed. It's just like they get a pass for being the originals.
Yeah. I love that that's what they based them on for the movie. Ah, son of a bitch. Obviously, they call them a different family, but they're all of the Wiki line.
Yeah.
So, Wiki. Oh, you ladies man 2147. I love that. Where are the glasses? Fucking knockout. Was it knockout or breakdown? I think that was in the cop form.
I want to say it was knockout.
Trying to figure out where to go. I guess I'm meant to go this way, wherever the light or the cursor is. I've probably been going the wrong way the entire time. My bad.
8-bit. I'm just kind of in I see thing, I try to get thing mode. Reach! Oh fuck!
God, here we go. Mixed master and long haul.
I want to say they're the arms. A mixed master might be the head.
Mixed master sounds like a fucking DJ, man. Oh, I love it how his trailer just comes out of nowhere. It's great.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck you. I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna need to upgrade my characters at some point.
Ooh, pretty. Yeah. 8. I'll say, what have we accomplished with that chaos control? I know, Sade.
No. So you can get health in the stages.
What chest do I have? 15? No, 16.
You stop dropping your fucking ecto cooler on the floor, you jerk fuck.
Oh yeah, so I'll just say, to finish off the talk about like when the Transformers arrived. In the Skybound series, they like recently arrived. In IDW, it's the same as G1. And then you've
And
got
Optimus
stuff like
becomes the father
Cyberverse,
in
where
that
like
version.
I just don't know. I still haven't watched Cyberverse aside from clips.
What's the anime one? There's a couple of them out there.
Yes.
I
there's
hear mixed things about the anime.
Energon, and Cybertron. But like the ones that came over here, there's also Car Robots, that's Robots in Disguise, which came over here because like I think it was Hasbro needed like to release something.
Yeah, so they just
And
thought
then
fuck
there's
it,
parts
just
of like
adapt one.
Japan only ones like Headmasters.
There was a manga comic as well that I remember where Starscream checked his soul out into like a robot android girl, and it was fucking weird. The only reason I know about that is because of the death battle.
So you want to talk good ideas, poor execution?
Yeah.
Oh
that was
boy,
a
how do I
weird
post
one.
this one on stream? So, Japan had a manga called Kiss Players. And I feel just by the name you know where this is going. The gimmick of Kiss Players was, for some reason, Cybertronian cells were starting to develop in women. Most notably prepubescent women. These cells allowed these girls to Kiss the Transformers, then enter into them to power them up. Big mini-cons. This, as an idea, I actually like. But because the author was a creep, even by Japan standards, things got really creepy and weird.
Yikes. Ugh. There's some things that if someone comes up with an idea, you need to watch them like a fucking hawk.
Yes. Like, one of my favorite things from that manga is when this got discovered, Optimus and the governments decided, hey, let's try to make some mass-produced Transformers just to, like, help out. These are known as the Aura Troopers. I love them. I just hate their backstory.
Yeah.
But, like, I think the concepts in Kiss Play is you get somebody who is not a creep by Japan standards. Either just somebody who, like, is just pervy enough to make it fun. And not go, like, full creep. I feel like you'd have a fun series.
Yeah.
But because Chris Plays is so infamous, we're probably never going to see that aside for, like, the odd cameo. Like... One of the things most people remember about Kiss Players is near the end of Kiss Players, where the Decepticons get in their heads that, like, if they harvest those cells, they might be able to revive Galvatron.
Bone Crusher and Scavenger. Well, Galvatron's just Megatron.
Yes.
Like, remade.
I believe in Japan they're considered different entities, but that's a bit of a can of worms. But, like, we quickly finish this tangent, just so I finish it. One of the protagonists, after the Decepticons learns this, just wakes up in a vat filled with, like, the half-naked corpses of the women the Decepticons have been harvesting.
Jesus
like,
Christ.
Yeah. It's something that would have been so cool as a shock factor with, like, a better writer. But,
Better
like,
written, yeah. There are people that can make that shit work.
like
That should be the ones to work on it. But some people just should not be writers. At least for mainstream media. Fuck.
Like, look at the the popular ET series. Chances are any of those mangakas would probably have done the ideas better.
Yep. I would like to see the Made in Abyss author take a crack at that shit. You could make that horror, like, be a lot more, like,
Yes.
holy fuck.
Your wise is just the idea. The mental of it is great. It's very funny.
I like Made in Abyss and its writer. They're really good.
But what I watched,
Not
I could
for-
tell it was a good product. It's just like after that elevator, I just couldn't.
Let's just be honest, dude. It's not for everybody.
Yes.
If you can stomach it, you're gonna enjoy it. If you can't, just stop and go somewhere else. Don't, because if the problem with that comes, if that is that then they get all pissy. It's like, can you stop doing this? I don't like it anymore. Then don't watch it. Every creator is free to make whatever the fuck they want as long as they're good at what they do. Thankfully, Made in Abyss author knows what he's doing, and they can make some good shit out of it.
But sometimes you do have mangas that, like, were good up until a certain point, but, like, for what I understand, Made in Abyss is not that.
It just keeps getting better. I think that's what I think you're trying to imply.
Yeah. It's
Good.
not that, and it's not a Boruto situation.
Yeah. Well, Boruto's the problem of you can't really make an interesting story out of peace times unless it's just slice of life stuff.
Which I personally would have been down for that, but, like, not
That's
the
what it
majority
should
of
have
the
been,
audience.
just slice of life shit. That's all it should have been.
Yeah, get up there. So heads up for people watching my perspective. I'll probably give it another like. I'll probably round out the hour, and then I'll probably just cook my dinner and just go to just stream fully.
Yep.
But how the fuck am I to find out moment from my perspective?
I can't wait to play as Grimlock.
I feel you just conveyed like so many Transformers fans at once with that comment.
He's big T-Rex dinosaur.
Oh yeah.
What's not to love? Hello, the pizza dude disaster door. What the fuck? Great, interesting name.
That's an
Welcome to the
awesome
stream.
name.
Sorry, I'm just gonna call you pizza. There's so much
Pizza?
words at once, and there's no
French fry.
hyphens.
Pizza, French fry. So how goes your day, dude?
You can die, Decepticon scum. Your favorite? Oh, Jazz. It was always my favorite. I hated what happened to him in the movie. It fucking pissed me off.
If we're talking G1 Soundwave, if we're talking in general, probably Jetfire. Or specifically the
Jetfire
anime,
in
the Armada version.
Jetfire. I like him in the second movie.
He was great in the second movie. Goes far to say he was the best part of that movie.
My sprockets are fried! I love him. Hell yeah. I think I need to use the... Unless there's something here that I'm seeing.
Hang on, can I?
Let's
No,
use
no.
the... let's enter the arc real quick. Speaking of the arc, wasn't the arc in Transformers Animated?
The
It was,
arc is
it was
in
the
all
ship
of
they were
them.
using.
Yes, it's the ship you use it.
I don't think it's in Prime. At least not that I saw.
Might have been just an implied thing there.
Oh, I think it might have been, yeah. Ooh,
Oh,
I
that's
got
just
a
a
hammer.
box.
Another hammer.
Well, I said my earlier Soundwave.
Ah, my favorite Decepticon. Ooh, that's a tough one. I gotta say, I love oh, what's his name in Prime? The Doctor, with the red, he's got the red finish. Maybe it's mostly thanks to the way his actor is, but also just how funny he's having each day.
Knockout?
Yeah, Knockout. I fucking love Knockout. He's amazing.
Let's do this.
If you want my picks at least for like the other factions, like the Maximals, you'll probably be disappointed because that's when I get a little bit basic bits. Like my favorite Maximal is Primal himself. And Pentacon is either Dinobot or Waspinator. In my defense though, Waspinator. Like a very good example of like a pathetic idiot that's likable.
Keep Primes. Actually, switch it out for for a hammer.
I say give the hammer at least a try. This is
Give
so
him the
annoying.
cryo hammer. I need to upgrade some of these machine guns. I need a better machine gun. That's terrible compared to the
I was looking for loot at this point.
basic machine gun. I guess I could just give him the
Curiosity, what's your favorite Decepticon, dude?
Yeah, that's a good question, Pizza. What's yours? Basic spread shot. You need something better than that.
Did I just miss that? I like it. As a side, exploring Chaos Island really makes me want to revisit Frontiers.
Are you going to at some point?
Yes, after Affogato.
Ah, yeah.
Which I still love that game, but like I doubt I'll ever revisit it just because of that end game. Unless they like fine-tune it a little bit more. But like it's so fucking strict. Like, in the level of the end game that I'm currently stuck on, one of the opponents, if it dies, it will self-destruct. It's got a huge fucking self-destruct radius. It's like, I get that I could do that, but like, can we not?
Bring out Knockout back for a bit.
Is it Sideswipe?
You're right. Fuck. I
To
had
be
Knockout on the
fair
brain. My
on
bad.
you, there were so many Transformers.
And only a handful of them are the ones that stand out, and that depends on the continuity at the time.
Yep.
Which does lead to a lot of great switch outs for the main teams for each continuity. I think the basic three people they'll always have are Optimus, Ratchet, and Bumblebee.
Which is part of why I appreciate Armada so much. Was Optimus, Hot Sod, and Red Alert stands.
Oh yeah, was it Hot Shot or Hot Rod that was in G1, at least from the movie?
Hot Rod.
Hot Rod was in the 5th movie as well. He actually did a pretty, from what I remember, he was doing a pretty good job as the leader while Prime was away.
Optimus' entire problem was that, like, he's the guy after Optimus Prime. He don't want to be the guy after the popular guy.
Well, same with Ultra Magnus.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, I think he shows up in Prime as well, at least to the point. I haven't got to that point yet.
He was amazing animated. That was thick of me. Also, if you are an Armada watcher, in English his name is Overlord. Overload. In Japanese, his name was Ultra Magnus. But like, in the context of the show, all he really did was just show up one day and just start hopping on Optimus' back. Just to give Optimus one more power up before the end game.
Well, that's kind of sad.
Yeah. He was supposed to have an episode dedicated to him, but because at that point Armada was still in a 1 hour budget, they just didn't make the episode. Was early in both of our streams I complained about like how G1 just kind of went until the money ran out. Yeah, the period of 2000 where like we had the opposite problem.
Isn't that what animated? Well, animated ended, but it didn't end unsatisfying enough. Like it ended decently, but it felt like it could have gone a bit more.
If you watch animated like beginning to end, getting satisfying. It's just like once you know about that like extra season they wanted, you do see like the loose ends that were gonna get filled in by that season.
Yeah, it leaves a bad taste in the mouth.
I believe Animator was still doing well yet. I speak English good. I believe Animated's never had bad ratings. It just Hasbro wanted to move on to their aligned continuity idea at the time.
Yeah.
Which was always a mess. Like, the idea of the aligned continuity was to try to make, like, the movies, the TV show, and the comics, like, one big continuity. Well, the comics and the video games. But, like, because of how different they were, it just left to, like, weird plot holes.
Oh, here we go again. I always did like Devastator, though.
He's the iconic one, and for good reason.
Here we go.
But personally, my favorite to combine is the aerial bots.
I would like a giant warship.
Mana had that in Tidal Wave.
Make a giant Constructicon warship, I think would be awesome.
But I suppose the mention him, eventually Tidal Wave also got moved into the IDW stuff. As just Tidal Wave. It's something that, like, I'll point this on the IDW one every once in a while throughout these streams, but, like, I highly suspect that was the Suits medley, not anybody in particular.
I can see that, yeah.
But, like, near the end of IDW, if you were a popular Transformer from a non-D1 continuity, as you were imported into the IDW community at some point. And there was really funny panel where you can see Thunderblast from Energon, just like in the background.
You don't get to play as RC in this game, do you?
No.
Damn. Do you get to play as her in any of the games?
I want to say War of Cybertron.
Oh god. Pierce the heavens!
Presumably, if this game got a sequel, she would have been on the fast track for the Transformers added. Along with probably the playable Decepticons, given what the sequel hook is. But, like, thanks to accidentally losing the rights, the sequel never happened.
Well, they'll get the rights back eventually. Or at least Platinum might.
Hopefully. I think it's too late for this particular iteration, but, like, given how good a game this is, I wouldn't say no to kind of getting licensed again.
I could see them getting it again. God, big man, shut up.
And I can see them getting it again. I just don't see it being like a Devastation 2. I see it being like something new.
I'd be fine with that too. Just another chance.
Yeah.
At the game. Gotta say though, big guy moves pretty big. They don't play by the stupid rules of the bigger they are, the thing. And again, even on the Cybertron planet, with how big the fucking bots can be, or how they are, they move pretty fast.
Like, Omega Supreme is slow and lumbering, but like that's more thanks to him as a person than anything else.
I think I died. Auto repair kit. Oh, thank fuck.
Damn it. What do I not understand about Lodz with that squid form? I think I might cruise down the wikis or something after the stream just to see if I can discover it.
Go for it.
I don't know if it's gonna be with you and Crash or just be on my own, but I do want to 100% this game on stream. Not get all S ranks, but at least get all the collectibles.
Good luck with the shadow stuff, with the Orbot Cubot things.
I
have no idea what those fuckers are.
8 more of those.
I need 3 more, and it's still hard to find them.
Oof.
He's nearly down. He's down! Hell yeah.
Nice pose. Up here. Oh, just a chaos control icon.
Out of my way.
Oh, that was easy. But now I just need that cunt for jump with the squid. It we're done here. Yeah. No, no, I do not.
Let's do this.
Nice. Devastator's drills. Wheeljack can now be selected as a playable character.
It's nice and carefully. The thing about RC being playable, I suppose he was also playable in Angry Birds Transformers and a couple of the mobile games, but like, I don't think you count those.
Stupid.
I didn't
Nope,
like
that sounds-
how they handled the cast of that. Because of how long that game went, eventually they got real dang long with the characters. Like, at the end of the day, it's still Angry Birds. Like, who cares about Angry Birds nowadays?
Exactly.
Also, I'm pretty sure the Transformers Angry Birds has since been delisted. But like, it's probably what led to the Sega buyout eventually, but like, I never understood why Guevara is that how you pronounce the name? Was so committed to delisting like most of the library.
I don't know. I'm gonna play as Wheeljack for a bit.
Let's check points of the icons. Okay. Hack. Hack. God, I need to finish that for Gatar.
Out of my way.
At least after the level that I'm truly stuck on, there's no more gimmicks. But basically after that level is straight to the final boss. I'm not looking forward to the bullshit the final boss is gonna pull out. Bibbidi bobbidi boo, everybody's drowning again. Yay! Yay! I don't know how many times I've seen it in your channel and my channel, but like, after Affogato, I never want to see a driving mechanic in a tower defense game again.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not try for that jump, Dar. Mostly because I'm sick of it. Oh, that's why I wanted the thingy. Oops. Oh, I can look for the chests. I like to keep yapping. Long term, the plan is to take a lot of the stuff in the one-time so playlist and make full playthroughs of it. But the last trend of me finishing those videos say like, I want to play more of this. Then you've got videos like the... Not out yet? No, it can't be out yet.
I'm sorry, am I fighting with... What am I fighting with? Keys or wrenches?
Those look like wrenches.
Okay, because they looked like keyblades for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
Given Transformers, I would not be surprised at all if Kingdom Hearts got with it somewhere.
Well, that'd be great. I don't know how they'd... Give it time, Disney will buy the rights to it.
Well, Hasbro's in a bad state, so that is possible. Like, the story that I keep hearing is that because of how poorly some of the toy lines have been doing, thanks to Hasbro's own stupidity, they've been trying to pivot away from being a toy company and then to be like just like a media brand.
Nah,
And I
don't
feel
like that.
Yeah. I feel like long term this is gonna be GG for Hasbro. But like, how do you make Transformers more multimedia?
Well, you already got games, films, comics,
Yeah.
TV shows,
Unleash the power.
cartoons. You got everything you need. Toys, art books, stuff like that. It's all over the place. How could you be failing? Maybe it's the fact that your Earthspark cartoon was fucking ass.
And the toy line was. And they've also been really neglecting Magic the Gathering. And Power Rangers.
They run Magic the Gathering?
Yeah. They're Wizard of the Coast.
No, that would explain it. You can't just neglect everything.
Like, Wizard... Like, Magic has gotten so bad that, like, there's just a landfill of Magic the Gathering cards.
Well, we need to find that landfill.
Well, people found that landfill, then it has where to start shredding them. Like, that's just petty.
If you're not gonna use them, might as well just give them to people who can use them.
Especially since apparently, some states in America have got, like, club rooms just for Magic. Like, if that's true, just donate them to schools.
I'm pretty sure people found that landfill of Atari 2600s.
Yes, they did.
Like ET stuff.
Last I heard, some of the copies of ET found in those landfills are being sold off. For, like, collectors.
Would they even work?
I would be shocked if they did. Given you've got Atari cartridges that have been in a landfill for what, 30 years?
Yeah.
Probably more than that, actually. But the N64 is 30 years old, right?
Oh, it's close.
We got to be
Remember,
talking
those
well
Atari
into the
games came out in the
40s
rate.
then.
Those Atari games are in the 80s. If I remember correctly, the 64 came out mid 90s, mid to late 90s.
So those copies would have been buried for approaching 40 years.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. There was a gaming documentary that my brother-in-law watched with me, where like the Atari gamers they brought on were all like elderly looking.
Drugs, dude.
Yeah,
That would do it.
so it was definitely the time for it. Like, a lot of the people circa in the 70s would still have been young and around at that point, and this would have been a good decade before there. But granted, on that note, probably meant that there were less drugs in total around, even there.
There we go.
What on the loop? Where is the loop? Oh, that loop.
Oh fuck.
Black Bowl. Ah, the job of the series.
Nice.
There's about 10 more unaccounted for. Well, big I admire your trust in people. Or frogs in this case, I guess. That thing reminds me. I went to go buy another volume of the Sonic comic for my nephew. Can't seem to find the early stuff anymore.
It's in hardcover stuff.
That
like,
might
big
be a
book
problem.
stuff. And that stuff's like $100.
Not the problem I was referring to.
Mm.
Is the middle virus part of those bundles?
Yeah.
Ew, that might be a problem then.
Metal Virus isn't a bad thing, it's just it ends very anticlimactically.
And also, it's not fit for a 5-year-old.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Like, my plan was always to just get him the volumes and give him the Metal Virus volume, like, when he's older. But in those big bundles, I can't do that. Like granted, you always have characters, like, in the more recent stuff referring to the virus, but it's like... When I was a kid with the RC stuff, I would get, like... volumes out of order, or comics out of order. And in some ways, I kind of preferred it. Just like, fill in the blanks. Though, to be fair, Ian Flynn is a lot better writer than the artsy writers. Or
Well,
that
yeah.
artsy writer.
Ian writes the series like a shonen, like a really good shonen, so.
Also, my phone's running out of battery, so BRB.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is the ultimate
I still haven't thought about, like, a comic series to hand to Little Hulk. But Bubby's got My Hero. The eldest nephew has got Spider-Man, or specifically Miles Morales' stuff. And now the Sonic stuff. The youngest is just too young to read. The Little Hulk doesn't have anything. But, like, the obvious joke is get him the Hulk, but like I'm not a Hulk fan. I don't know what's good and what isn't.
Yeah. And considering the writers are getting weird with shit and making shit depressing.
Because I feel Hulk should be depressing to some degree. It's just like...
Yeah, Banner at the very least. Hulk himself, no.
But like... I talked about it a lot with like the superhero games, but like... Ideally for me, the Hulk is just a reflection of Banner.
It's his aggression from his childhood.
Yeah. I don't like it being like a cosmic entity. Or two
Yeah.
separate. Like, it bleeds into the Greyhawk. I like Greyhawk when, like, it's better coming to terms with his issues.
That's kind of why I like Professor Hulk.
Yeah.
And there's some people like, no, we want the Rage Monster back. I was like, shut up.
Out of my way.
Also, I
like
can't
when
stand
when-
the totally awesome Hulk, because, like, Cho, whatever his first name was, had none of that.
Totally Awesome Hulk sounds like some fucking fan fiction
Yes.
from a young kid.
Yes. Remember Lee Hellbender from Guardians of the Galaxy? He came for that one as Cho's girlfriend. But Guardians the game used her so much better. But that was fucking socking. The same way I feel about Zavok in this. Oh, Sonic as a whole, I should say, not specifically this, because Zavok's not in this game.
He was originally there was early design stuff that stated he might be. Thankfully, that was not the case.
Actually, now you said that, yeah, Lost World doesn't get any representation at all, but that makes sense. But at the same time, on that logic, Frontiers. Like, Frontiers is at least a good game. Get some chaos control, completely I need it.
Amazing.
All right. It's getting hot in this house. Hang on, I'll be right back.
You'd think Jet would be used to the heat. So I say that, but at the same time, I should be too. It is summer in Kiriland and things get hot. It's alright. That's just a chest. Ooh. Just need to hide our hair of any bolts. Finally. The one that I needed. The one that I needed.
It is 26 degrees in this house, which makes the outside temperature 25 degrees. Let's continue Wheeljack.
For comparison, my laptop says it's 15 degrees outside. Granted, I noticed this year, for some reason, the laptop's winner is getting more and more inaccurate. I don't quite understand why it's happening. Like, I poked fun about it a lot during the weekend streams, how, like, it will say it's going to rain when, like, it clearly is raining.
Yeah.
Alright, how do you get up there?
Chaos control.
That's not how you get up there. Bugger. I don't have enough time to try that again, so let's just look for bolts. Purely because I want dinner. But, like, my plan was to actually cook something tomorrow, cause day off. But I spent half the day just thinking, like, I want to make my risotto. And not just, like, make the box stuff.
Unleash the power.
The plan's just to do that. Like, I have some prawns and some bacon bits just to, like, mix into it.
Might as well play as Bumblebee for a bit.
Honestly, could they be underneath the map? The last of the bolts? I mean, I can get to more places facing the flight. In theory, at least. Oh, but I found these. What are black arms? Hey, egg fleet. There's 10 more loot boxes somewhere around the area.
Alright. Who am I fighting? Soundwave!
Hell yeah! Wait, you're already at Soundwave? Ah, game sorted that I remember. So for those watching my perspective, please go watch Jet's perspective just for this fight. At the very least. But like, Soundwave's theme song is so good in this game. Like, it's very dubstep and electronic, but like, it's Soundwave. It's what you want out of them.
Exactly.
I remember Farmer in Thomas 1 way back in the day. When he starts deploying his minions, he can be a bit of a pain.
Mm-hmm.
I found a bolt.
I've got him juggled.
That's good. Oh, close the map just did for a sec.
Got him.
I see.
Where's Planet needs him.
Now, do you have a plan for what you're gonna do after Devastation, out of curiosity?
Yes. Remember
Okay.
what I said for the Christmas game?
You still got a couple weeks.
Yeah, this game won't take long to beat.
Well, I'm talking memories from like a very long time ago now, but like, I remember Sunray being like, second half of the game.
You fight him again.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking about.
I only fought him like halfway to health. And then he was like, so? Then Megatron was like, Soundwave, I need you here. Get back here. Oh, understood. Abort mission.
That second fight might be what I'm thinking of. Well, like you said earlier, but like it bears repeat, Devastation is not a long game. It's very quality over quantity. Like, that's perfectly fine.
Amazing.
I will say, next time I stream this, I should load up a map for these bolts. Just for the sake of like game for them.
Oh yeah, just so you know, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow as well. Because I got a planned day for Wednesday. I'm going out. Because I got my Miku concert on Wednesday. I'm hanging out with my mate. So tomorrow we're gonna do Dragon Quest.
Probably a ticket to that.
Well, it's like 190 bucks for it.
Was the price wasn't the issue. The issue was like, what do I do with like Rabbit Hole or Clover Club or any more of the risque songs? Like,
That's true. I think again, Bobby will be fine with she wants to go to a Miku concert in a few more years. Then it won't be such a problem. But yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow Dragon Quest 3, if you want in on that. Since it is your day off.
yeah.
And you don't have to do anything, just talk. For a few hours.
I'll probably pop in for a little bit at least.
Mm.
I want to finish off like the stuff that I'm working on. Like I've got a roguelike episode in the cooker. Like that last episode, that episode shouldn't be too much longer. It's just like one round of don't say the game yet. It's not, that episode's not gonna come out for months. On that note,
Probably won't be
You go first.
I probably won't bother streaming on Thursday because it's after a big day, so I like a rest. But then I'll be back on Friday for more.
We'll see about my Thursday, just in case Borderlands.
Damn it!
Oh yeah, also at some point I need to do the 69 celebration. Like, that's gonna be easy enough. That's just gonna be Peace, Beast, Blast. Splash. What's it called? Like, the other games that I played last time, I'm not sure if I can play on Twitch. Like, as far as I know, a patch for Doom Sweeper who uncensored that game never came out, but like, when you look at some of the art of that game, that's very like, there's an R18 patch.
Well, hopefully. I want to play Even Echo, but I can't play that for stream.
I
Oh,
want to do
speaking
that
of
as
sex
well.
games that came out, that damn space sex game finally came out of early access, and it's boring.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Like all the people that are playing it and had early access to it, it's like, oh, it's like, nope. I'm kind of glad I never bought it.
I still kind of want to eventually, but like, it will be as cheap
Probably
as I can get it.
Someone's gonna put all the scenes up on Pornhub anyway.
And it's probably up on F95 Zone.
Yeah.
On that note, I'm gonna wind down and cook my dinner. Gee, I
Alright.
wonder who I'm gonna wait today.
Chup up.
I did raid her once, and it was a fun time.
Yeah, she's cool.
You know me, what would be an easy way to find Jet? I don't know, just Sonic Etc. tab.
Nope. Transformers Devastation.
Oh well. Give Jet some love, and I guess I'll see you over there in like 20 minutes. Have fun, everybody. I'll probably just end the recording immediately, because, like, yeah.
Yay, I'm being raided.